Welcome everyone to our weekly Tuesday to Ease call, and today's topic is ease with no, what is it even? I forgot. Ease with. Oh, someone needs to unmute and tell me. Even I forgot. Wow. Life. Thank you. I don't remember. I only remember ease with life. Wow. Okay, what is this creating? With life, family, life. So everything this is for wherever we have concluded what life, family, all of this is in our reality. Can we destroy and uncreate it all? Right and wrong, good and bad, porn, pork, all nine shorts, boys, povads, and beyonds. Now, truth, as I always ask this question to each and every one of you, people who are watching live or in the future, ask yourself, what does the word life means to you all? Anyone can unmute, can write it on the chat. What does the word life means to you all? No one? Wow, there's no meaning to your lives?
Breath.
Breath, okay. Breathing, okay.
For
Anyone
me,
else?
many things are coming. Many
Okay,
of
so
them.
what are the one or two top things which you know as really this thing?
Fun, fun, and exhaustion both.
Okay. Fun and exhaustion both. So simultaneously, okay. One said breath, one says this. Anyone else? And guys, come on, I would love to see everyone's faces. It's so much fun to interact from that space. Responsibility. Wow. Routine life. Interesting. That's what Ashwini wrote. Sumita ji, Radhika, Harry's internet issue still going on. That's okay. Anju ji, what's coming up for you guys?
For me, life is life. Enjoy.
तो मतलब ही नहीं है, बस चल सांसें चल रही है.
नहीं चल नहीं है, अच्छा चल रही है. चला रहे, नहीं भी चल रही तो उसको चलाएंगे अच्छा. For me, I'm like that.
Okay, lovely. There's no right or wrong answer, but I'm just getting out present what you all look with the energy of life in your reality. Because life, सबको पता है कि जो जिंदा होता है वो life में है. We make it that way. But what is that energy in your reality? Yeah, from that space. जो कभी उसको देखा ही नहीं है. हमें लगता है बस हम जिंदा जो लोग हैं, everyone is alive. That is called just life. Yeah, he or she has a life, so that is life. So what is coming up for you guys with that?
Go ahead. Right now, for me, when I say life, it's just like living.
Exactly. Okay. What else?
It's living. When I go further, it is not that you have been given life for living. You have been, in my mind, there should be a purpose to my life, which at this stage of my life, I'm floundering. I don't know what the purpose of my life is.
Okay.
You know?
Okay. So everything for everyone, what all of you all said, there's no right or wrong answer. Everything all this is bringing up, can we destroy and uncreate it all? Right and wrong, good and bad, bottom fuck, all nine shirts, boys, povads, and beyonds. Okay. So whatever all of you all said, someone said there's no purpose, someone said it's fun, I'm breathing, I have responsibilities. So this is only to the life. So where are we in it? So we've already concluded there should be a meaning. My life has only responsibilities, otherwise there's nothing to life. Okay, let's make it this. Beyond, when we look at the energy of life, what's the underneath it? It's the reality what you're creating here. So when we look at our own life, our reality, we are just telling in our reality only all this is there. I'm only creating from the space of, oh, if I have no purpose, it's boring, but there are days I can have fun. Some people have just written they have only responsibilities. Someone said, I'm just breathing. But yes, everyone is going to breathe till the time you're choosing to be in this planet Earth. But is it really we've just come down to just come for a couple of years and just breathe and just go? Or can we just have the fun of living? And fun, again, it's not about fun means everyday partying and not looking into your day-to-day routine. But where are we in this? Where is the true being of all of y'all? Where is that Anju? Where is that Vinita? Where is that Radhika? Where are you guys in that? Are we just all working from that autopilot space? Did we even ask, like, where am I in my reality? Are we there in our life, or we are just by the autopilot of this reality where we didn't know what to do, so life took it over? Then we ask,
Can I just say in something?
Of course. Oh, Harry G is finally on. Okay, he's one of the beautiful CFs. Come, you rather co-facilitate with me. I would love it. People who don't know, Harry Paricha is from Delhi, a CF, and he's like one of the face of Access for India. Show your face.
Thanks. Okay, hold on. I'm on the mobile phone right now.
That's okay. That's
okay.
And out here.
I had a thing along with that when you were saying on the autopilot mode and how many times we actually replicate our parents' reality because they have not been allowed to do something for themselves, and they have passed on that same reality to us, and we have made it our own.
That is so true. That's a big one.
And sometimes like being handed over generations.
Yeah, the genetic line, we make it so real.
Yeah.
And unfortunately, we even continue to our future generation because we make it more real in life that I come from a certain family or this is my parents, so I have to make it more real. We make it even that so, that to be proud of. Like we really make it like, I want to make my parents proud. I want to make my kids proud. And the list goes on. You can do that. But can we do it from a space of what is my reality with it? What is my life? Where am I in this? Majority of all of us are programmed or are in tune to look at only life from a space of when I make others happy in this life. When I'm doing it for my family, for my kids, my work, my colleagues, my society, the list and all that. So that's the truth. Where is the allowance of how he posted right now? Where is the allowance? And the biggest allowance is where are we in it? So just look it into your life now. Where are we in our life?
It's like having allowance for your own choices.
Wow, that's a big one.
Yeah.
And what will happen if we allowed us to have allowance for us just for today? If we allowed ourselves, can we give ourselves that permission? Only we can do that. We means like we are individually. It's like, no, it's not I can do it for you, Harry can do it, or Gary Dane can do it. We can put you in questions. We can give you that facilitation space. But the reality of what we are asking in our world, only you, your individual, all of us can have their own allowance. It feels tough. It feels uncomfortable. Yes, we all go through that. There will be days where our life will be literally like, fuck it. I rather just allow the world or someone telling me what to do. It's okay. It's really okay. That's also an allowance of you. But can we just make a demand daily just for like a half a minute, or even if you can't do it for 10 seconds or half a day, whatever feels light, because there is no concrete way to do it. Like even when we look at and access the tools, they are giving you a lot of space to make it easier. But sometimes people don't even want to have that. And Gary has a full allowance of that. Even when we were growing in school, right? We had form and structure. But after a point, we had the allowance to do whatever we could do it. Point was, they were just looking at apna result dikha dena. But in reality, in life, no one's even asking for a result. We are in tune so much that I need to show some result to this reality. What if you didn't have to show anything? You just had to choose you every second. And that choosing the easiest way is to just be an allowance of every second of who you are. Even if you're feeling your day is the most worst day, someone did XY thing to you in a good or bad way, it was your choice, and just be an allowance of having that life you're creating with it. Anjuji, you want to say something? Because when you unmute, I know you want to say something.
Oh, was I unmuted? Well,
Yeah,
I was thinking, I hadn't actually decided to say anything, but I was, in my mind, I was thinking, one is just, like you said, autopilot. I'm just following a routine.
Mm-hmm.
And there are days when I get tired, but like, I don't ever get really bored. I get irritated sometimes, but not bored with cooking or doing housework or anything. But what has happened is earlier on, I used to be able to manage much more and go out also and do many more things, which I'm not able to do now. So, I find that although I'm not unhappy doing what I'm doing, I won't say I'm totally happy. I would like to put some, some more, okay, in quotes, fun into my life.
So truth, be honest to yourself. What is fun for you? Now, maybe what you knew yesterday, what was fun for you, be even honest to yourself. Is it fun at the moment for you? Because, certain times you're so fixated that 5 years or 2 months back, what was fun for me today might not be fun for me.
No, I don't mean fun like, like you just said a little while ago, partying every day. No, not that. But
yeah, it could be a hobby.
Dil kare to utke. You know what's happened? I'm sure if I try and create the time, I'll be able to squeeze in time to do some other things that at the back of my mind, I want to do. But something holds me back, and maybe I'm very harsh with myself when I say this. I tend to make excuses कि अरे अब थक गए हैं, अरे अब गाड़ी नहीं मिलेगी, अरे ये, अरे वो. And I'm not blaming anybody else for my situation. But somewhere that spark, that push, I'm not able to get it.
Okay, Harry's got something good for you to say. So let Harry take it over.
Truth, is it still fun for you?
Pardon?
Truth, is it still fun for you?
What?
The part where you said that some things you just get irritated on. It is still that part. Is it still fun for you?
Not all the time. Sometimes it is, not all the time.
Okay, when you're not in that fun zone and you don't find the joy in doing that work, have you asked the question to yourself, is this irritation yours or someone else's?
I don't.
You can try with that. And also, if you are like getting a little bit exhausted some activity and you no longer desire to do it, probably you can ask a question, who else can contribute in this zone that will make my life ease, not easy, ease.
Okay.
Because what you're saying and what Harry is giving you the space is that so many times, we think this was fun and I'm getting irritated and, I want to fix it and get back in that fun zone of doing that creation again. But sometimes our body just knows it, I'm done. And you could be even in between of certain things in life. But the point is we stop being present because our body always have a more awareness about us. But we conclude from our brain that, you know what, in between of the things, I rather finish it and I've always liked it. It's a conclusion. It's not an allowance and a question of our being.
Also, does your body require rest at that time?
I think my body requires a lot more rest.
So what's the
That's what I tell myself. कि अच्छा अब लेट जाओ थोड़ी देर, अच्छा अब बैठ जाओ थोड़ी देर.
So do you judge yourself for taking breaks?
No, I don't.
तो फिर आप करके
नहीं, पर मुझे ये लगता है ना, that's what I said, कि I want to do so many things, but I'm not doing them.
Because your body and your mind are two different things. आप उसके साथ fight कर रहे हो. What Harry said was beautiful. Is your body asking for rest? Truth. And that goes for everyone, huh, guys? Though again, Anjuti is a guinea pig today, huh? It goes for everyone.
I find that earlier on, लोग कहते हैं as you age you need less sleep, but मेरा उल्टा हो गया है. I find that I want to sleep more.
So beautiful. Can you acknowledge your body knows it better? Can you give that allowance? And क्या हो जाएगा अगर आप लोग का काम नहीं होगा? In life,
काम तो सब हो ही जाता है. काम सब हो ही जाता है.
Exactly. Okay, even here, I know it could be a big one for people. Today, one day we all know, one day we make it, we'll go. What if we've gone right now? काम तो फिर भी होगा. कोई आपकी और जगह ले लेगा. So what are we fighting and proving here? We are making it, na, ye hamara kaam hai, ye hamari responsibility, how people wrote earlier. Is it true? You're choosing it. And you all have that choice that you can choose you first in this reality, because you chose, all of y'all chose to come down. You created this life. You just formed your parents' womb to just come down. But it was all of us conscious choice to come down. How much ever we want to fight this, but that's the truth of this reality. So what is it that we still want to fight it? We all love fighting. We keep saying it, we are asking for that joy, but are we really ready to have it?
You know what really pointed out a really nice point. Sometimes we are aware of other people's judgment, and we know what's good for us, but yet we want to fight and prove, okay, no, this is, you're right, I'm wrong, and you just make yourself wrong, and start living from that wrongness.
Yeah. And we make it that's normal.
Yeah.
Before someone else can come and tell me, I rather make myself wrong, or I rather fix it and keep doing it, because everyone claims, no, I don't want to hear your noise. I don't want people telling me. Allowance, yes.
I don't know, it's funny. This book is like right on my face at the table, and wow, probably it had to come in somewhere.
I just got it, and later we should do a book club on this.
Let's do.
So guys, what else? What is life for you all now?
Anjuji, are you there? Do you have still any questions around that?
Yeah. What is life? You know, I find that I am the one who's constricting myself for a lot of things. And I am the one who can liberate myself.
Good to acknowledge that. Now you can take an action to change it.
But वही मैंने शुरू में बोला ना, कि करना चाहती हूँ कितना कुछ, and when I close my eyes and I feel myself doing those things, I feel so happy. But something stops me from doing it. I don't know what.
So can you ask your body to contribute to that? Because your body will know it always better. Because hum sab mind se chalte in this reality, which is true. It works because this is the programming. Like if, for base example, if you say, I want to go every morning for a walk at a certain hour and time, but body bolti hai, us waqt nahi sona hai. I'm just giving a vague example.
Yeah.
You need to ask the body, am I tapping into other people's reality, or is it truly mine? If it's really yours, acknowledge it instead of going in that wrongness. Arey body to manti nahi uthne ke liye, and मैं lazy ho, age ho rahi hai and all that. Then this is the programming, how we start telling ourselves in our own judgment, because we know ultimately कोई बोलेगा, इससे अच्छा खुद ही पहले अपने आप को थप्पड़ मार लो. So you need to be honest about it. Anything. Because judgments happen like this in split seconds. We don't even need 10 seconds. It happens before even a second happening. It's already concluded in our reality. We're that tuned. So just the basic tool again. Is it mine? If not, or if you've adapted someone's, we know the pod and pop. And then what is the true with me? What my body is asking. Because when I'm acknowledging my body to that degree, that's the life you're asking to work with. Because we have concluded, हमारी routine में ये होना चाहिए, what I like and what I don't like. And the day will take it over. Because we are not being present, it's in seconds, life will take it over. We all know it. We all, like, you know, whatever time, hour of the morning we can get up, even if we don't have a schedule, you'll be amazed how your whole day already gets scheduled. Because that is going on autopilot. But if we are aware, we know what is required for that day. That is the creating of your life. That reality I'm asking all of you all to demand in your world. It's like as simple, is this my reality? If it's not working, then you know whose reality are you all living for? Where are we in that? We means that individual person. Where are all of you all in that? Again, we are not saying you have to let go of your family, your so-called roles, what you're all playing. But in that, are we there? Or we are just a label by the name of this reality? That I'm this one's mother, this one's daughter, wife, or husband, whatever the roles you all are all playing. Like, you know, I had heard of like how Instagram is full of giving people in their own thing. The person asked, in her interview, it was asked, she had gone for some spiritual thing, and it was a very random reel it came across. They told her clearly, you, besides writing your name, you can't tell us what roles you have in life. You're a wife, mother, and what positions, all those basic things, how in a form you fill, you can't write that. And the lady was shocked. She didn't literally know what to write. So when I came across that, I said, wow, we actually, and it's nothing to do with access. In just life, we all are just tuned to do in such a way. If we take all the roles of this reality, if I don't write it in my bio, I'm a facilitator, or I'm this one's daughter, I'm a mother or not a mother, and all that, my whole details, then who am I? Where is my life? It's like a big weighing of knowing, do we have to put all these rules, or can I just choose me to live here? But in this reality, we have asked for all this. And we make all that real in our life. Go ahead, Harry.
Also, when you choose you can do the roles of a mother, wife, sister, friend, any other role which I don't even recollect right now. You can do those with total ease the moment you choose you. So the main factor is to choose you. That doesn't mean you have to show someone else down. It's just to have allowance for what they choose, yet not diminishing them or diminishing you.
That. Yeah. We are not saying by you choosing you, you have to make another person wrong or make them less in your reality. But when I choose me, my allowance, then it allows the other people to receive me, and I allow automatically to receive them. Because there's no barrier. What we do in this reality is only barriers. And that's when it becomes real, and we've structured it. I'm this, I am that. I can't do this because of my culture. I can't do this because I belong to this family. That then we just tim it down, and we become nobody. And then life, every nanosecond starts taking it over. So everything, all that brought up, can we destroy and uncreate it all? Right and wrong, good and bad, pot and pock, all 9 shorts, boys, poads, and beyonds. What else is coming up for you guys with life? Anyone?
Nobody wants to come on the camera, or what? Is everyone alive over there behind the camera?
Because they know they go on YouTube later. So they
well, if they be present on here, they'll get more information rather than just looking at the replay.
Good one.
Yeah, because people love to say, "Hum baad mein kar lenge." Procrastination doesn't help. It's like if you be present right now, it'll give you a lot much information, and you can utilize this time to make some different choice, which will create something from now rather than which you have pushed it into the future.
Yeah. So that's it. No, my life, my choice.
Totally. I really love that thing. I read it in between. I was like, I can see you on camera also. You're missing from the camera. And thank you for everyone who showed up on the camera.
Yes. Samita ji, aao. She comes. She comes.
Nini, I'll come.
Awesome. Thank you for coming up.
No, she comes generally. In fact, today I'm surprised very few people are showing their faces. Generally, people do show their faces here.
So one thing I'll really acknowledge on that front now, since everyone up on the camera, so you do have a willingness to choose something and be seen everywhere. So don't run away from any place that you are not willing to look at. You can face it. You can deal with it. You just need to be present with it. If at all you feel that at that point you're not being present, lower your barriers and ask yourself a question. What do I need to be present here with that will change this situation?
Wow, that's a big one. And that's how you create your life.
Exactly.
Because when I lower my barriers in this reality, I am allowing myself to have more. That's the demand we are asking you to be. Like, demand of you, I can have my life here. We all chose to come down. That was a demand in your world. So when we have created that, then why would we like to hide here? And then one day we say, nahi, kahin na kahin se kaise hum famous ho jaye? But are we ready to receive ours? We are looking for that recognition, but we are looking only from a very small scale, just from our families, or that one particular person whom we made it so real in our world. And sometimes those people even have left in this reality, but we are still waiting. But are we all ready to choose ourselves? It's your life. It's your creativity. As Sumita ji wrote in that chat, it's a beautiful line. My life, my choice. So ask yourself, what choice would you really like to live from? And just for fun, just ask every second, even if something, the ugly thing happening in that day, on that hour, just ask, okay, what choice do I have here? Because we all get it now with time that I have created that scenario in my world. So what choice still I have here? However ugly, suffocating, or even the good is happening. Because we conclude this is good. Isse beyond with the good ho sakta hai. There's no limit. As we understand that line, sky has no limit, your life also doesn't have. The creation doesn't have a limit. But are we ready to demand more? When you could demand to come down on this planet Earth, you have the whole right to ask for more. Yeah, Vinita ji?
Then how do I choose me in a situation?
Thoda sa loud. You're
Can you
audible.
hear me?
It's more. Just come closer to the mic.
Now can you hear me? Okay. So if I am asking to be me in a particular situation, and where you are asking to be you, and there's a clash, there's a conflict, then what happens?
Like if the person can't receive you, you're saying in that space?
Right. You want to go south, I want to go north, and both of us have to go together.
Okay. So you need to ask, are you creating the conflict because you want to prove it? Or is it the truth of your reality you're asking for? And lower your barriers and pull that person's energy. Because what is sometimes it's like, if suppose I want to go south and you want to go to north and I'm your family, is it already a friction out here always? We both like to hit each other with certain ways, and then we already have concluded, hum jab bhi kuch baat karenge, hum kalesh karenge. So that's already a conclusion. There was never a question or allowance of being honest to myself and to you if I'm creating that in that house. Because you have the power. So I need to, if I'm being the Vinita out here, I'll be honest to myself. What is it I'm trying to prove here? That I know it better. And it's high time life should go this way. Ki main puri zindagi di hu, so it's high time now I should demand. But when we are being honest to ourselves, then we really know, okay, I really wanted to go that north, or I'm just coming from proving. And if you know your answers are still that, then you need to demand, okay, how can I have that with ease? Because people in this reality think when the conflict say he, you know, that they say hard work say he safalta milti hai. This is all these kind of programming. Like everything they have to prove, hard work. This is again a creativity of this reality, no? Like how Harry acknowledged to Anjuji before, are you want to going fighting? You can have the ease. That's our access. Never say easy. Easy kuch nahi hoga. But you can choose to have ease in your reality. And ease is from the space of when I don't want to fight with anyone. I want to choose me. Because when I fight with you, first I create a separation of me with myself. Because we all are infinite beings in this reality. When we all get it, that means we are all one. Universally, we are all one. So when I fight with you, first I create a separation in my being, in my world. That's why the underline that how we talk about the aches and pains, because I'm creating that lack. So when I know that I can have more, first I have to be honest to myself. Am I asking from what space? Because what we, as my body asking, if it's truth for me, unknowingly, that other thing will also, people will get it. But when I'm coming from proving, chalo, high time, ab main aapko dikhati hu, दूसरा बंदे को समझ आ जाता है. It's an energy. Energy never lies. वो एक साल के बच्चे को भी समझ आता है, 90 साल के आदमी को भी समझ आता है. Even it could be a language which we don't know, because energy is our first language of this universe. So be honest to yourself. When you're saying I want to be me, you're coming from proving, or you're really coming to choose you from that space. And lower your barriers. The one of the easiest, what he again reminded, Harry gave us that space, lower your barriers. and then be honest to yourself and then talk to that other person.
Also, then like be willing to do anything to have ease with the situation. If the other person is not willing to do it and be it, if you are willing to do and be something that will get ease, just do it. That doesn't mean you're a doormat. It's like you're trying to create ease in that situation and make the situation work the best it can. Don't have any conclusions. Okay, this has to work this way, because we always have a fixed reality or a fixed agenda with some things. We always do have. Even I also have. I'm not saying I'm a big saint or something like that, but if I get in a very tricky situation or a very sticky situation, okay, how can I work around this? How can I have ease with this? Because there can be a situation where you think you don't have a choice, but if you ask a question to yourself, how can I have ease around this thing, and how can I create a different space around this thing? Let yourself be in that space, and if something shows up, just go with that. It's like walking with the flow at the same time, but doesn't mean इतना बह जाओ कि आप अपनी presence को खो दो वहाँ पे, but be present at the same time. And if you are not able to do it at a particular time, it's totally okay. You can build up a muscle slowly also. Don't consider yourself as a failure at that point.
Because that failure also is like only in our reality, right? खुद ही conclude करते हैं.
Exactly.
And even if you're a winner, either way, it doesn't take you anywhere. It's just a conclusion and a judgment of this reality. Again, आप lock हो जाओगे. आज मैं winner बन गई, ठीक है. अब फिर उसको maintain करना है. फिर life को उसमें कर घुसा दोगे. Failure बन गई, फिर उसके अंदर अटक जाओगे. So when there is no winner or loser, when there's no count how much fun you can have, because that's the space you're asking everything in your world from. Because in this reality हम वही तो कर रहे हैं, position मिल जाए, successful marriage मिल जाए, X मिल जाए, Y मिल जाए, but again we're trying to fix it. But उसमें आप लोग कहाँ हो? So that. Yeah, Anju ji?
Yeah, you know, Rashi, little while ago you were talking about choice. Okay. Now, a very strange thing are getting revealed to me in the third quarter of my life. You know,
I like how you is making it so real. I'm in my third quarter of my life. You can choose to be daily a new being. Can you demand?
Oh, yes, I am daily a new me, because as my thoughts keep changing, I'm a new me.
Yes.
So
you all can have that.
What hits me about choice is, all this while, I always used to think I'm making my own choice. But I make my own choice when it's a do or die situation, right? Then I really know what to do and what I don't want to do. But all my life, I've never really made choices. I was always, parents ne jo bola, you know, I have to keep my parents happy. Studied in boarding school, followed, you know, straight jacket rules. Shadi ho gayi to pat, you know, like Harry was saying that our parents pass it down to us and blah, blah, blah. So you had an idea कि शादी में ऐसे daughter-in-law रहना है, ऐसा घर चलाना है, ऐसा वो. So much so that for years on end, when we go out for a meal, whether it's my husband and me, or whether it's with a family or with friends, I cannot even decide on the menu what I want to order for myself.
Because you want to make so much everyone happy. So where is that?
I keep saying that I'm very confused. I don't know what I should eat, what I should order. So invariably what I do is I say, you know, I eat everything, I enjoy everything. तो जो order होता है ना, मैं उसमें से ही ले लूंगी.
Which majority of the world does.
Okay, can I give her a trick here?
Go ahead.
Next time, Anjuji, whenever you're going out, let the other person decide, but you choose from the menu what you want to do. Ask your body to give that information to the other person's body and have the other person choose it for you.
Oh, great.
Eventually, you will choose what you want to eat. You will start building upon your choices. But at the same time, you will also start feeding your body what is right for you. But at the same time, be aware, you have those things available which is right for the other person's body also.
Also, yeah. Because you have to be allowing of them also. It's not me, it's a kingdom of we. It's all energetic. It's all energetic.
It's very genuine that because I am a foodie and I love everything. So मेरे को कोई फर्क ही नहीं पड़ता कि कौन सी चीज ऑर्डर हो रही है. I enjoy everything. My issue is that I can't actually decide what to eat, which means looking back and after attending all these calls and hearing other people talk, I don't know how to make a choice.
Okay.
You know how to make a choice, but you are
Not
considering
ignoring.
yourself, you don't make a choice. You're stuck in the choice and a decision thing. When you make a choice, you just make a choice. There's nothing about it. Don't make a decision as a fixated thing, which will stop you from making choices.
And
One
can
thing's
you
done, okay, done.
and can you acknowledge what he's saying? Because when you say I'm not consciously making a choice, maybe you already commanded to these people to make a choice for you. That's also
Yeah.
a choice.
I never thought of
Yes.
that. I never thought of that.
Because हमको लगता है हमको हर चीज का हार्ड वर्क सामने से बोलकर करना है. But our energy beings, we all just know what we are asking in our world to people to come. End of the day, we are always making a choice. Some people are just more energetic. Some people make actions. But when it's not working, that's when we say change that.
Okay. No, now as we are talking, sometimes when I say aaj chalo bahar khana khane jate hain, I know at home exactly what I'm going to order over there.
And वही मिलता
ऐसा
है?
भी होता है. ऐसा भी होता है.
वही मिलता है आपको फिर? Exactly.
You're pretty aware.
Your choices are already creating. So
Yeah.
you need to acknowledge that.
But that's not all the time. That's only sometimes.
Because in that time, that day, you're not being clear. Your demand is not clear.
Okay.
Because it's not everything verbally. Sometimes you have to be smart कि verbal चाहिए या energetically अपने पति या उस family के दिमाग में डालना है. It's same thing could be for your holidays also. Like how Vinita said, मेरे को conflict करना है. Conflict से अच्छा उनके दिमाग में डाल दो ये thought. And just pull it from there.
Mm-hmm.
When we are called, we are the magicians. Be that energy. We all are. That's the life we all would like to create. But जब हम नहीं choose करते, फिर life की वो magicians हम पे control करते हैं.
But then राशि, अगर दो जने हैं जो एक दूसरे के thoughts एक दूसरे में डाल रहे हैं,
It's on
But
the
thoughts डालने का मतलब ये नहीं है you're controlling them.
controlling.
You're just
You're an allowance.
controlling it. You have to be an allowance with that thing.
The main key is allowance.
Allowance.
An allowance of you. More than that second person is first of you. Because we are asking you to create your reality, your life first. When I choose me, automatically I become the kingdom of we to be an allowance of everyone. Because I'm allowing me to have me first here. But in this reality, it's made to believe it's a selfish reality. I'm being selfish or, only thinking about myself. That's just a control of this reality. But when I choose me, including everyone, I'm working from kingdom of we to get everyone together. When we are concluded, I'm selfish. That's when I work only from I, कि मेरी चले. That's when I create a separation. But लोगों को लगता है कि when I'm asking for me, मैं सिर्फ अपने लिए सोच रही हूँ. But when you're automatically being that energy, unknowingly, no one will be able to tell you कि आप selfish बन रहे हो. So you have to be that energy for that.
But क्योंकि जब से I have started Access Consciousness, I have not been able to scold my family because the moment I open my mouth, they go pocket pot, and actually the energy changes.
Good one. So that works for you.
Yeah.
That's a good one.
So that is what I was saying. They are entering my head or I'm entering their head. I really don't know.
No, you're just being more aware because you're choosing that. And so the clearing does a lot of work, but we keep doing it, going back to back. But the reason we go back to back is because we need that pull to always ask for more. But the basic tools do the wonders. They do the wonders. But are we ready to really create from that also? But we are programmed, nahi hard work se seekhenge. So it becomes a choice of our life. Anyone? Last question. Oh, we are good for today. Anyone has any last question, we'll take. How's it looking at your life now?
If you want,
Bolo?
I'm not mute. Okay. If I want something, and I ask for it, can I ask other people also to ask for it for me?
Can you expand more
Okay.
or give an example of your question?
I'll give an example of my question. You know, like I often see on the groups that I access groups that I'm on, people ask saying that, you know, I'm having this difficulty. Please, will you contribute?
Contribution wala energy you're asking. So does it work or no? You're asking that.
No. I'm saying, is it okay if it's something personal? Is it okay to ask for other people to contribute?
Yeah.
No, mostly people say, I'm sick, or my so-and-so sick, or, you know, mostly people ask at that time, or they say, I want my business to grow.
Right.
So
Okay, what's your perception regarding energy contribution?
see, my perception about contributing towards somebody has always been, and I think even now it is, praying.
You think
That-
best for others that way, right?
Yeah, that has been my understanding of contributing energetically to a person.
Okay.
Praying.
Okay.
Okay,
And how do you desire the contribution?
Not that I sit. Sorry.
No, go ahead. Complete your thing
said
first.
not that I sit separately for half an hour, 1 hour, and I keep chanting some mantras for them or anything like that. But when I am offering my prayers, I also include them in my prayers. That is my way of contributing energetically. I mean, I'd never thought of it like that it was energetic contribution. But when I pray, वो time मतलब actually I have never prayed कि मेरे को ये मिल जाए वो मिल जाए. I have always prayed that I'm doing my best for whatever I am doing, and if I have done my best, God, I know you will give me what I want. All my life I've done that.
Okay. So where is the picture of you getting stuck on the point where can you ask a contribution from others or no? You definitely can.
I've seen it on the chats, you know. So that's what I'm saying.
What is your question?
Yeah.
What's the question here exactly?
My question is that if I want something badly enough, all along, I have only done my own bit for it, whether it's working towards it or praying for it.
Okay.
Is it okay to ask other people to contribute energetically in that regard?
Yes, it is. Of course it is. You can always ask for contribution.
You can always ask, but ultimately when people ask, it becomes a choice. Are they ready to receive it? Because we have to be present. A lot of time people are just asking because मांग सकते हैं. But point is, वो तब true होगा when he or she is ready to receive that energy.
Okay.
It's like as simple, सब मांग रहे अंबानी बन जाए. फिर अंबानी तब बनोगे ना जब आपकी receiving है वो बनने की.
हाँ.
वो वाली बात हो गई.
But I really liked what you had said some time back. There were very few of us on that chat that day. And you said Modi gets what he wants because he demands it.
He demands it. Yeah, that was in our question.
Stuck in my head. So whenever I want something, मेरे को याद आता है, demand करो.
Demand karo. And demand के बाद then be the energy to receive it.
Yes.
So when you be that energy, automatically वो receiving बनती है.
एक थोड़ा और breakup भी दे देता हूँ. When you want something, look at the energy of it. It's like बहुत छोटी सी meager सी energy लगती है. When you demand it, your whole body is like so much vibrant. Yeah, I want that, that, and that. Yeah, it's expensive, very expensive. So whenever you feel like you are just going from the want part, what would it take to change this into a demand?
Yeah, it's very clear, na? Harry, you said want is latent and demand is potent.
Correct.
I think that should go as a meme, right?
Karo, do it.
Karo, bilkul.
We'll tag Anju ji. She'll get more famous.
Bilkul.
See? And then you say, I'm in my third quarter of my life. You're beginning a new being.
Yeah, I told you, every day it's a new me.
So then see, you're choosing you now more.
So that way you should look at Gary. He's in the fourth quarter, I'll say.
Yeah.
Okay.
So acknowledge that. Okay. Jazz, since picked up, okay, really last question. Jazz, go ahead. Jazz, you have a question?
Jazz or Jatinder?
Jatinder, but I think she's Jazz.
This side Jatinder.
Right, yeah.
Okay. Sorry, then I got confused with the other Jazz. Sorry.
Hello, how are you?
Yeah. Hi, I'm good. How are
My
you?
question is, what is the component of demand and what is the difference between want and demand?
Okay, Harry, you want to go or should I go? Because you had broken that to Anjuji. You want me to? She's asking the
I
difference
think you
between
go ahead first, but then if I need to add in, I'll add on. You just
Okay.
go ahead.
So when I say from the energy of want actually in this reality, when we'll see today's dictionary, it will tell you chahiye hai. Right?
Yes.
That's why I ask. But if you really see the original dictionary, when you perceive that energy, when I say, even forget looking at the dictionary way, when someone says, I want this, what he or she's being, what is that energy they're being? कि कुछ कम है इसलिए भर रहे हैं, right? So it's like a lack. Underlying energy क्या they are radiating to us is that they are coming from lack. कि जब वो चीज मिल जाएगी तो मैं भर जाऊंगा, or I'll get happy, or I'll have that thing, whatever the multiple reasons could be to that. But when I demand, it's like the energy of, you know what, I can have it, I can be that.
Means no behind back of no purpose, no hidden agendas. That is the
More than
demand.
the agenda, it's like you're very clear, I can have it.
Okay,
I
can
can
you just
have
give us a brief outline, like what is lack for you? Oh, sorry, what is want for you and what is demand for you?
How do you see it?
Use it. My word, I perceived only want, never demanded.
And when you see people demanding, how do you feel it?
Demanded.
जब आप देखते हो कोई डिमांड कर रहा होता है, what's the first instinct? How do you look at them?
डिमांड जब मेरी खुद की डिमांड होती है तो वो बाय डिफॉल्ट फ्रूटफुल हो जाती है, मुझे ज्यादा एफर्ट्स नहीं लगाना पड़ता उसमें.
So beautiful.
So that's the demand.
That's the demand. Because आप clear हो, मेरे पास आ सकती है चीज.
Okay.
तो आपने खुद ही आंसर कर दिया.
Yes. बट उस मतलब कि मेरे को एक चीज के लिए बनने के लिए मुझे उसके पीछे जो पर्पस है उसको मुझे पॉकेट पॉट करना पड़ेगा.
Don't get into the nitty-gritties of it. Just be the demand. If you want something, just be that demand. Okay, I require 50,000 rupees by this much time and these many days. Just be that demand. Rather than भगवान मुझे 50,000 रुपए चाहिए, इतने तक चाहिए, वो मायूसी से वो कभी नहीं आएंगे. Money follows joy. Joy does not follow money.
Yes.
Or locking it. Okay, can I do this clearing? तो ही होगा. मैंने clearing 50 बार की थी, नहीं हुआ. That's like वो integrity में अटक गए. But आपने जब demand किया daily कि नहीं, by this end of the day, he gave the example, मेरे को 50,000 आएंगे. It's like I am just demanding. कहाँ से आएंगे? अचानक से कोई इंश्योरेंस से आ सकते हैं, घर का आदमी दे सकता है, आपके पास खुद अचानक से लॉटरी आ सकती है, कुछ भी हो सकता है. Because
कहीं पुराने पैसे अटके वो भी,
वहाँ पुराने पैसे अटके सडनली उसका रास्ता खुल जाता है. It's like you're very clear. मेरे को भैया पैसे चाहिए. कहाँ से आते हैं? It's not your lookout because your demand is very clear. I can receive that 50,000 or whatever anyone is asking for.
Okay, got it. Thank you so much.
बट किसी और के लिए नहीं करे डिमांड, बिकॉज लाइफ इंश्योरेंस अगर खुद का है तो खुद मर तो उसको मिल जाएगा.
Good one.
अपने लिए ही करे, इज बेटर, यू नो.
Also, there is something like when you're stuck in a situation of want and demand, look at the question truth. Is this something truly contributive for me? Is this truly something that I look forward to? Sometimes because when we see someone else doing it, we would also want to do it. But would it be totally contributive for us or no? We don't look at that aspect. And suddenly when that things comes up in our life, it just nails us down. So always ask truth, is it really contributive to me or no? If it's not, it's fine. Many people will try to make you wrong for not choosing something. You don't need to resist and react to it. You just like, okay, and just move on. And don't make yourself wrong for not doing something that someone else is also doing with it.
Doing it, yeah.
There is a little stuckness. मतलब कि कहने का मतलब जो चीज आप वांट कह लो, डिमांड कह लो, जब तक वो मेरे वर्ड में आ नहीं जाती ना, मेरा ब्रेन जो है ना, मतलब कि उसी में ही लगा रहता है.
ओके, और
जब तक वो मेरी लाइफ में एक्चुअलाइज नहीं हो जाती, मतलब एक टाइप की इंसैनिटी है. नहीं, वो चाहिए ही चाहिए.
तो आप इसको फाइट क्यों कर रहे हो? इसको आप ईज से क्यों नहीं डिमांड कर रहे हो?
यस, हाँ, यस 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 यस.
तो आप फाइट करके प्रूव कर रहे हो कि जब मैं ये फाइट करूंगी ना, तभी मेरे को वो कहते हैं ना कि कामयाब व्हाटएवर दैट पास होकर मैनिफेस्ट होगी. आप उस रियलिटी से चल रहे हो. But when I'm just being that energy, वो ऐसे आ सकती है. But हमें लगता है ऐसी चीज आती नहीं है.
Yes, there.
I've got a Salman line, like, you know, that whole basically the universe I don't know how you say that.
Conflictual thing.
Yeah. So you don't have to work from that space.
Yes, there is a conflict in my word. Yes.
So you're fighting that. So आपको fight.
Yes. Yes. Thank you.
Thank you. Okay. What is our want and demand definitions that we have? Thank you for okay, receive more clarity. Great. Thank you, Bhumit, for that. So thank you guys. Thank you, Harry. This was very fun.
Thank you.